Hello. On this episode of the Inventive Marketing Club, I'm going to look at how to make a reel for Instagram. This is a replay from my webinar earlier this year. I'm going to take you through how to get started with a simple recording, sharing ideas on what content you can create and share, and embarrassing myself with a sing-along. You'll enjoy it. Actually, firstly, before I do that, there's a couple of videos that we've produced previously that would be really good to watch. First is number 79, and it's about creating remarkable video content. So that's more generally, not using any particular application or editing program. It's more about just different ideas you can have to create content that's really going to engage people. So that's number 79, and I've got a link for it. You can find it on our website. And also Instagram Essentials, number 32. That was presented by Jack from Coretree. So he's going to give us a basic on Instagram. What I'm going to look at today is specifically Reels and basically go through a similar walkthrough that I did with YouTube Shorts, just having a bit of a play, showing you the interface and making a bit of a fool of myself. So if you haven't used Instagram Reels before, it's actually quite fun, very similar interface to TikTok if you've used that, and YouTube Shorts. They're all very similar, really. And it's quite a fun way of just watching videos from other people. Very easy to flick through and see some of the silliness people create. It's also a great time suck. So if you've got a couple of hours to spare, it's a great way to use that. However, if you've got other things to do, then maybe using Reels, don't look at it in the morning. That's what I would say. What I'm showing you here is a little video from a page on Instagram.com itself. So actually, it gives you a very good little overview of what you can do and sort of the features that are available. So I do suggest you check that out. You can find that on about.instagram.com/features/reels. So why create Reels? Maybe you're used to posting on Instagram. You're happy with that. Why do Reels? Well, it's video, and Instagram prioritizes video over images. So you might find you're going to get a bit more engagement because Instagram want to push that. It's a great way to share fun and informative stuff. I mean, certainly if you've got a live event, it makes sense to use it for that, either live or just recording your event. But if you've got a product, maybe you want to show a little product demonstration or you want to show people using it. I think you can have a bit of fun with it. And I think that's the key thing to remember is maybe you could be serious, but most of the videos I see and that people use TikTok and YouTube for is for a bit of fun as well as information. So I think if you can mix those two together, it's great. Also, you should know that Reels get more engagement than regular posts. And that makes sense with video. I find that generally video gets more engagement anyway. So certainly makes sense that that's going to flow onto Instagram as well. So just a little bit of background. Otherwise, we're going to skip right into Instagram. So forgive me while I connect in my phone and we swap over. Now, hopefully this is all going to work. Okay, so this is a fun little reel that's showing at the moment. Let's just have a quick look. So one of the key things about Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts is a lot of music, things put to music, maybe dances or some comedy, or it's going to be audio off for that, or it's going to be something where it's a little extract from a film or a clip from a politician and people are miming to it. So there's a lot of that sort of content. What else have we got here? Hopefully nothing too rude. Yeah, a lot of silliness. And then Instagram obviously puts some adverts in here as well. But I'm not going to spend too long on this. What we're going to do is we're going to press the plus button at the bottom, and that allows us to post some content. Now, if you're used to using Instagram, or you're going to get a sneak peek of that food later, if you're used to using Instagram, then you can just post straight from here. But we've got some other options at the bottom. We've got story, which allows us to create these sort of ephemeral stories that don't last very long in little videos. Personally, as a marketer, I don't see the point in that. That's not something I would want to use it for. If I create some content, I want it to be around. I want it to be useful for a long period of time. We've also got Reels, which we'll go into in a minute, and we've got live. So if you want to go on and go live, and you've got an actual live event where it's going to be worth you doing that, and then this would be a good option. But I'm only going to explore Reels today. So we're in it. So I'm just going to talk you through the various different options we've got here. Let me bring up my notes to make sure I cover everything. So we've gone into add a reel, and let me just have a look first through the effects, and we can see the effects on the little sparkles on the left hand.